Hey guys, welcome back to another day of November nonsense. Today's word is diary. I took this from Hannah Witten. I'm actually just looking for my diary and I have found it. I am quite a busy person. I like being busy. I like having a lot to do, but I also hate being unorganized. So I have everything written down in this wonderful, wonderful thing, as well as in another notebook, as well as on my phone, as well as usually on my computer, because I've just got to figure out my life in date format. For some reason, I think I didn't have a proper diary last year, which was really hard. I just couldn't find one. But what I ended up doing was just creating like a Google Doc with the months and the dates, and then in there I could write what I had on each day. And that worked out really well for me because I could always access it and I could always add to it and change it up, which is the one thing I find hard about diaries, is that you can't change it. And then this year it took me so long to find a diary. I think it was only till mid/late January that I found one. It was still in Australia, but I think it was just a few days before I left, and it's beautiful because also I'm not willing to spend a lot of money on a diary. I want it to be small but not too small. This is the perfect size, and you know, I don't want it to be crazy with like 2019 or bold colors or whatever. Like, this is really nice because it's very simple. It's got a small 2019, but it's not overbearing. And I think it was on a deal also, so yay. Also, in terms of what's actually in the diary, I'm incredibly picky. I want to have it like this on a week by week basis, so you can see that. But what's really great about this one is you also have, at the end of each month, a page for notes or a section for notes. For example, in October, you have an entire page for notes, which I just really appreciate. Also, at the start of each month, you have like a monthly calendar as well as a side for notes. I just really like this diary. And I think it had something else too. What I really like about this one, two things. First of all, it's also got this, which is just the entire year, and this for past and future years. And then it has a list of public holidays, but not just in Australia, but for quite a number of countries, which is really nice. It's got random dates to celebrate. That's funny. I've just seen that November 13th is World Kindness Day, so that's the day I'm going to put up my kindness video. And December 31st is Make Up Your Mind Day. That's not a day for me. And then they've got traits of the zodiac, which is cool. Bucket list, random challenges. This is cool. Can't believe I keep intending, I think, to do the random challenges and then I just don't. This is really funny. And what I really like is that it has this thing, because my other diaries, I don't think ever had that, and then I had to just do a makeshift way of telling you what day it was. But no, I'm just really happy with this diary. So typo, if you want to give me next year's diary to sponsor, I'm happy to. But even if not, I'll probably buy myself a similar diary, although I'll be in England, so that might make it a bit harder. The other thing I really like about having a diary is I'm quite a sentimental person, and so the diaries are a really good summary of sort of what my year has consisted of. Like, I can look back, and that's another reason why I always try and write things in, because it just makes for a really nice lookbook. Like, I can tell you on the 19th of January that we had a play meet, and then on the 30th of January come from away, and wow, February was crazy. I had La Boheme, I had an audition, I had Hamilton, I had Waitress, I had friends coming over, I had Twilight Zone, showstoppers, babysitting, auditions, flights, Edinburgh. You know, all this stuff has been recorded in here, and I just really like that at the end of this year I'll be able to look back at this and say, this is what I did in 2019, and it doesn't require any extra effort. So I really like diaries. Just saying. And I was so happy with this one because it really took me a long time to find. I had gone through many bookstores, and the ones I had a few years ago I really liked, and I just couldn't find it anywhere anymore. I could find it in a tiny size, I think like A5, and I could find it in a big size, but I don't like that. The big ones are too big, the small ones are too small, and this one's just right. And like I said, it's got a nice pattern, it's got simple 2019, it's got this band, it's got this thing, it's got everything nice in it. So I just hit myself. Yay, diaries. I like diaries. Diaries are good. Organization and lookbooks. Okay, bye. See you tomorrow. Oh, my hair.